What is going on, guys? MJ2005 Gundam here, and today I'm going to be doing a preview of the new high-grade Extreme Gundam Eclipse phase. Now, courtesy to my friend who has given this to me as a birthday present, thank you very much. He also photographed the inner contents and sent it to me through instant messenger so that I can do this video. Now, due to the resurgence of the outbreak over here in Hong Kong, we cannot meet up with each other and exchange the gifts, so all I have here are photos. And due to the poor scheduling decisions of Bandai, who decides to release the first kit of August 2020 in the 22nd of August, I'm going to be bored to death. So, this is all I have here. Let's take a look at the box first. So over here it says Extreme vs Maxi Boost On, Collector's Edition in Chinese. And of course here we have a photo of the Extreme Gundam, very close and personal. And in the background, I do not know if this is photo editing trickery or something, or is it my eyes playing tricks on me, but it looks as though the proper Type Leo's version is in the background. Who knows? Maybe that thing is going to be released as a P Bandai with regular finished colors and make this thing completely redundant. So, who knows? Maybe that's going to be the case, but I don't know. It's good to have a new Extreme Gundam right here, right now. On the sides of the box, basically basic descriptions and of course the inner contents that are included in this gigantic box. And then in the back, of course, benefits for players who actually bought the collector's edition. So we have an exclusive playlist. I don't know what difference this has when compared to the normal version. And of course, you do get the access to the Barbatos Lupus Rex in your game. And if you decide to go ahead and buy Gundam Battle Operation 2, you can use Sensia Awar as your navigator, which is pretty nice. And then in the second box over here, we have a line art for the Extreme Gundam Eclipse phase, which looks pretty damn nice. I really love this box. Really hope that this was the box art for the actual box, but no. And then in the covers over here, we do have the game lying in there. And under that, we finally get the proper box for the Extreme Gundam Eclipse phase. Now, this is nothing to be like marveling about because it's literally just the logo in monochrome on the box, and on the side it's gonna be the same thing. So yeah, nothing really to see there in the box. And of course, we start up with the A plates over here. So it looks as though the blue has a special pearlescent finish on it, so sanding this thing down may be a little bit of a hassle. But of course we do get the yellow, the clear blue, and then we do have the toothpick over here, which is a little bit iffy, but it's the Extreme Gundam, but toothpicks were not acceptable in 2011, so no. And then the B plate over here, it does have a pearlescent silver finish, and we do have the original helmet, the V-fin, and of course the guitar case. Moving on to the double C plates, we do have more of the armor over here, and of course the fake beam sabers. D plate, we do have full parts for the Extreme Rifle, so yeah, you can have the guitar if you want to, and of course all of the frame parts over here. D2 plate, more of the frame. E1 plate, the new armor, because it looks as though this is labeled differently, but I really cannot see due to the lighting. But over here we do have new parts for the face, the waist, and the skirts over here. And then the E2 plate is all the clear pieces, and of course the E3 plate is just cropped out. So we have the clear pieces for the arm extensions and the waist extensions, which is pretty nice. And of course, we do have the clear blue back skirts, which are pretty nice as well. And then we have the F1 plate and the F2 plate. The F2 plate is basically just this section cropped out, so nothing really too different. And of course, we do have the Mega Beam Launcher / Eclipse Cluster, so nothing really too special there. It's just gigantic tubes mounted onto the back. And I don't know where these go. I know this goes on the waist, and I think this is the face. Not really too sure. And yeah, here same thing here. And then here we have the G1 plate and the G2 plate. And so we do have the new trigger finger hands that are gonna be included in this kit. We do have one of the two rifles, and yeah, more parts for the backpack. G2 plate, just one more rifle and more parts for the backpack. And then of course we do have a sheet of all polycaps and a sprueless clear stand. Not that I don't have enough of these for now. And we do have a full sheet of stickers. sticker hell incoming, people, because this thing has a gigantic sticker sheet, as you can clearly tell. Now, I'm not really too surprised by this because, yeah, there's a photo on Gunpla Nerd's Instagram page that displayed the top of the box and the sticker sheet was right there. So, yeah, I'm not really too surprised that this thing has so many stickers, but where are these things gonna go? I'm not really too sure. Are these color enhancements or are these color correcting? Who knows? And then we have the instruction manual. It's basically your Bandai instruction manual with a little bit of a special header. That's basically it. Warnings, what not to do, parts count over here, a lot of crosses across the A, B, and D plates. But you can use those parts to your own liking. Yeah, you can build the full Extreme Gundam arsenal over here. And then here we start from the torso as usual. Oh yeah, the key up there. Not too many icons using this build because, yeah, mainly because this thing is based off of an old kit. So the build is not really gonna surprise me too much because I did build the original Extreme Gundam. I did also dismantle it, by the way, because I was trying to scavenge parts for my custom, so I no longer have the original Extreme Gundam anymore. So here we have the torso and then the head and then the shoulders first. Yeah, shoulders first. And it looks as though the shoulders are going to be using new parts to attach the beam cannons on there. And then we have the right arm, basically building the arm itself. And then the left arm, same thing. And then of course we start with the feet and then the legs. And it looks as though it's going to be using the old polycap ball joints, which is going to be crap. Now, where is Bandai's efforts gone? Bandai's efforts has gone to the Advance of Zeta line because you can clearly tell by the improvements done to the TR1. But this thing has no improvements whatsoever. Just some new parts, new moldings to the head, and that's it. So the lower body is going to be exactly as it was when it was 2011 or 2010, I forgot. 2011, I think. So yeah, the legs are exactly going to be the same. And then the waist, you just have some new parts to include the extensions. That's basically it. And yeah, ball joints. Hell. And of course, we do have the fake backpack with the fake beam sabers. Not that the Eclipse phase uses it, but it does use the beam sabers and a beam gun and also a shield from the IOS phase before Extreme Evolution. So yeah, unfortunately, we do not get those parts in this kit, but maybe in the future, maybe 10 years later, I don't know. So, of course, we do have the builds for the gigantic beam cannon in the back, and then the Eclipse cluster. So, yeah, there we have it, and then you have some extensions to mount these two things on the shoulders, basically from Extreme Evolution. And then you can open up the side skirts. For some stupid reason, I need to look at gameplay to understand more about this thing. And of course we do have the twin rifles over here, basically a reference to the Wing Zero. And to use the beam sabers, you pluck out one of them and then use the toothpick. Very inventive, Bandai. It wasn't acceptable then, it will not be acceptable now. So please, if you're going to be doing more extreme variants, which I hope you do, please bring us the Zenon phase and the IOS phase so that we can create the Exa phase. Please remodel the backpack and please improve the leg articulation. But I don't think they would. And of course the sprue to stand over here, you can use it however you want. And then you can extend the cannons on the shoulders. You can, yeah, oh, the burst mode I think. So you can extend the cannons on the shoulders. You flip that out, extend it. And then you extend the gigantic beam cannon over there. And yeah, it looks as I anticipated, it does have a tab underneath so you can slide the cannon out. So that's pretty nice. And of course, you need the stand to support the weight, as it seems. So that's gonna wrap it up for the preview of the new high-grade Extreme Gundam Eclipse phase. So I am not really too excited for the lower body because it's going to be exactly the same, but I'm excited to have this thing in my collection because it's an Extreme Gundam after all these years, 9 years, before we have a improper version of an Extreme Gundam. So hopefully this thing would actually make me interested in having the rest of the variants come out. And yeah, hopefully this thing would be hopefully I can look past the flaws of old molding. So that's basically it for me. Tell me in the comments below what you think about this preview. What do you think about the Extreme Gundam Eclipse phase on its own? And are you excited to get your own if you are planning to get the collector's edition of Extreme versus Maxi Boost on? So that's gonna wrap it up for me. Tell me in the comments below what you think, and I'll see you all in the next video.